was a lot longer. People, you know, think you start when your first big hit hits. I started in '98. You know, I had my own record label and I put my own CDs out because no one knew what to do with me when I first started rapping and singing, you know.
Own label and everything.
Yeah, it was just easier to like show people than to tell them what kind of artist I was supposed to be, you know. And so I started my own label called Stardom, put out various, you know, the various mixtapes. Then they all came running back like, oh, I get it. Give me some, you know. And I signed my first deal with V2 and put out 1980 and 18th Day. And so here we went.
'Cause you're my heart, you are my soul. You're my other half. Without you, I cannot be whole, baby.
Thank you is saying to, you know, maybe your other half who hasn't treated you so well. Thank you for letting me know what I don't want and what I don't need.
Because they
You
always
know, in my life.
remind you.
They'll remind you. Yeah, when it's the wrong one, they'll have a way of letting you know. It's just up to you to, like, you know, pay attention. And I think the song is talking about, you know, versus being bitter and, you know, smashing windows and stabbing them and doing crazy stuff, or her. What you do is just, you know, keep it classy and say thank you, appreciate you for making me a man or a woman, and I know what I don't need, and it ain't you. Deuces.
Exactly, take the high road.
Take the high road. Well, the story is basically me and my guy are at a restaurant, and we, you know, he comes to hang out or whatever, and we're eating, and then he's answering his phone, and I'm like, just what, really? Because I already had these suspicions, because that's the way it always goes with his intuition. And then I look at his phone, and I'm like, really, you make me sick, and I start throwing things at him. And then I wake up, yeah, I do.
Heavy things?
I think. Get ready. He's like, oh God. Like, my love interest is kind of off camera to the right, so he's like, oh really? I gotta catch a fork in my eye.
Nobody told me about this. This wasn't
Right, this was like what I had signed up for. No, I just, you know, I spaz a bit, and then I go home, and the next day I wake up and I'm just having the most emotional morning, and then I get myself together. And he comes to the door to like say sorry, and I'm like, take your stuff, man, and I walk past him and go.
He's even living with you.
Man, look.
This idiot.
He has a few things in the bag. The thing is, it's so very much about like art is imitating life. It really did happen like that for me. I was like, oh well, that's how you feel. Here's what's gonna happen. And you know, I was like, take all your things, and I'm gonna go here, and you're gonna go there, and deuces. And he left, and that was it. So for me, it's very real. Like a lot of my videos, they imitate my life.
Baby, why these tears I cry? Sure won't be the last. It will not be the last. No, 'cause this pain inside never seems to pass.
One time I was in a club, and this lady from Zimbabwe was like, she ran up to me. I just signed to John Legend. I was standing on top of a chair in the club with him singing Dirt Off Your Shoulder. We were like bouncing, it was amazing. And this lady ran up to me from Zimbabwe. She's like, oh my goodness, your face is on walls, your face is on buses in Zimbabwe. And I was like, she said, 1980. And I was just looking at her like, oh, that's right, I have a song out. Oh my goodness. You know, it was just a freaky moment to me. I never take for granted that what I do is people love it. So it freaks me out when people, you know, people that I never in my wildest dreams thought heard my music were rolling up to me like, yo, you, man, you, sir? I'm like, me though? Okay. You know, it was a moment.
So I thank you, said I thank you, yes I thank you for making me a woman. Sometimes I wonder, could she be more of a woman to you than you are a man to me? Listen, sometimes I wonder, why me?
Events around the world. Last thing I did was in Africa was Arise, the fashion show. Yeah, that was incredible. I had the aunties up dancing to Sweet Mama.
Oh wow.
They were like looking at me like, it's the best thing when you go and you perform for African families and African people. Yeah. Like, cause I know how my mom and my grandma are, and they're so like, I'm not standing up for nobody. You know, sitting right here, I'm looking at you. And they would just look at me and they'd be like, I'm not doing nothing, you know. And they'll look at you like, perform in it, like. Yeah. And so I was like, aunties, you gotta get up and do something. And they got up and they were like, everything. Yeah, and they were in it. I was like, yes, aunties, that's what I'm talking about.
Didn't care. You're my heart, you are my soul, you're my
blessed I am to have been born into what the next level of life for my family happened to be, just to be born with certain amenities and certain things where she breaks down where she came from, and you know, and you have to think it's Africa in the 60s and the 70s, and it wasn't popping. Not like now.
No, we were wearing dashikis and things.
I mean, we still wearing our prints, and I love it, but it wasn't. It was just like certain things weren't as advanced as they were now. So I just, you know, I applaud her and my grandma and my family for making a move for something a little bit better and giving us the skills to be able to take it back, you know, and help, you know, and do some stuff, you know.
This pain inside never seems to pass. It never seems to pass me by. So I thank you. Said I thank you. Yes, I thank you for making me a woman.
Diva Soul VH1 was a dream. I remember watching it in like '98, seeing Mary J. Blige, or '98 or 2000, seeing Mary J. Blige and Whitney Houston singing "Ain't No Way," and I think I rewound that close to 150 times. Like, I'm gonna do that one day. I'm gonna do that one day on videotape. You know, I think I rewound that so many times because it was just it was just pure. It was like church / emotion / I'm never gonna see this again in my lifetime / I'm gonna do this one day. I'm gonna be on that show one day. Wait, I'm gonna do it. If they bring that back, I'm gonna be on that show. And then for me to be able to be on it, I didn't know what to do with myself. It was a couple of days ago, I did not have a clue. I was kind of just walking around like, oh my God, and there's Mary, and I love Lettucey, and oh my goodness, there's Anita Baker, oh my God, and there's Mavis Staples. And it was just like, I'm gonna go sit in my room. I'm gonna sit in my room.
It's too much, it's overwhelming.
It was so much. You know, I feel blessed, you know?
You're the chapter that I'll be closing. Oh, you're happy. 'Cause once my door closes, it won't be open. These tears I cry shall be the last. It will not be the last.
I have like gaps in between my albums because I need to live the stuff that I'm talking about.
Also, it's very, very honest.
Always very real. You know, I'm definitely one of these artists that has to sing from a certain place and you know, work from a certain place. I'm not able to just be given a song and said sing that if I don't feel it, because you have to give as much emotion as possible. You know, and you have to sing that for the next 2 years of your life, or for the rest of your life. It's a big enough hit. So I kind of want to care about what I'm singing, you know, and that's number one, and that's it. So I have to live and go through it, and it's not pleasant sometimes, and sometimes it's fantastic, but it takes me time.
What makes my day slow down, watching the rain, and now I'm not on time. I'm about to lay down and cry, lost on the other line. Had a fight with my man 'cause he.
So much of an advocate of just women looking classy and looking beautiful versus hoey and naked.
Yes,
you know, you can be naked, but you can be classy. You know, let's just someone keep their clothes on. I'll keep my clothes on, and even if I got it off, it'll look like I got it on.
What are you wearing exactly in this video?
Well, I'm in a little bit of lingerie, but it's classy. It feels sexy versus look at her titties. You know. And I love that energy. So that was what we went for. And we did the lyric video when the single first came out, and it felt vintage.
I saw the lyric video.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm lying to him constantly, causing drama like you all believe. Just one day, I wanna wake up and say, hey, I'm winning today. My smile is okay at the end of the night. And I'm fine, no thorns in my side. Somebody remind me.
The thing, it wasn't just a complete, you know, how would I say, it wasn't a complete sit down. It was like working. I'd done tours with other people. I toured Europe, and and went around the world twice already at that point. So between then and 2004, I was working. It was just a means to get to the next level of every stage.
It's a wonderful life. It's not that I never care, but my position here is just alright. And then they tell me I lost my job, but I won't give up. This just hasn't been my day at all.
The record I had with Rick Ross was the very first single off of All of Me, called Break My Heart. We shot that a few months ago in Malibu. It was like a dream. It was
shooting
all
in
blue.
Cali,
I
though.
love shooting in Cali. Look at the sunshine. I mean, you probably can't see it,
Yeah.
but it's so beautiful out here. It was, my director, I worked with Aaron Sheffield and Chris Robb a lot. Chris Robinson. And these guys, we work together. I write the treatments with them.
You
we're
write
all
your
very,
own treatments?
yeah, with them. Like, I'm not, honey.
African
We
power.
gotta
Thank
do
you
it. We
very
gotta do
much.
it. We gotta maintain control. And we gotta be in it. This is my life.
Exactly.
I don't get a test run. So like we work together well, and they always find the best locations. Like it was like a dream. Everything was blue and white that day. I was walking around like, this is amazing.
This is
I was kind of
wonderful.
floating on the scene. I was like, do I have to sing now? What? And they had me on the side, of a pool with Rick Ross, looking like we were floating. And it was like meanwhile behind us, it was like a 20-feet drop. So
Yes,
he
that
was
was a
holding
little
my back
scary. I
up.
was
It was
like-
a mess. It was such a mess. I was so scared.
It helps to have a big man like that holding
It
your back.
helps. It helps to have a strong man hold your back up. He was like, I got you, baby. I was like, oh my God, he's so here. This is amazing.
Bring it right to big man.
It's the best. But it was such an amazing, magical day. I couldn't, it's never gonna happen again for me, I know that.
But I'm about to get this manicure. As my back is up against the wall, I pray one day that I can wake up and say, hey, I'm winning today. My smile is okay at the end of the night. And I'm fine, no thorns in my side. Somebody remind me it's a wonderful life. Da 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 da. It's a wonderful life.
I think at the root of everything, you have to love yourself first.
That's true.
And then everything else kind of falls into place. I always tell my friends, take like 20 minutes when you wake up and just thank God and just enjoy the moment of being alive and seeing another day. And then just get on with your day. No matter what crap, BBMs, whatever, just take 20 minutes and just, do that first. And that's what the premise of the song was. It's talking about loving yourself and just accepting that maybe that relationship or that situation is gone and it's fine. But I'm good. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm all right. Again, a lot of my songs are autobiographical, so I've been through this.
Hey man, you're
I had to live
counseling a
it.
lot of us. You're counseling a lot of us here, You're not alone there.
I'm just trying to write my life. That's all, But I find that people relate to that. When you're talking real live versus, let's just think of a subject and write it. I don't know how to relate to that stuff. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how
Fake
to
it till you
perform
make it does not work.
doesn't
for
work
you.
for me. My fans look at me crazy. I've performed places before where I've sang covers and I don't really believe the covers. I'm singing, I'm just like, this will work good in the set.
Yeah.
And they look at me like, yay.
That moment,
And it's
though.
so embarrassing. So I kind of decided not to do that anymore. I just go with stuff that I care about.
And if you feel how I feel, you know what to do. Sing it with me, come on. Da 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 da. Singing la da 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 da. Singing la da 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 da. Just one day. Whoa, hey, I'm winning today. My smile is okay at the end of the line. And I'm fine, the thorns on my side. Somebody remind me it's a wonderful life.
Young Moolah, baby.
Y'all ready?
wasn't that optimistic about finding true love at all. Because, you know, I was just over it and done with it, and I kind of just given up and said, you know what, I'm gonna work and I'm just gonna live my life and have fun, you know. And then I know. Then I just some point I said, you know what, you have to love again. You have to love again, and you can't be afraid because you can miss out on your blessing that way. Yeah. And my stylist introduced me to my fiance, Daniel Gibson, and we had our first child, Daniel Gibson Jr. And you know, every turn is a wonderful turn for the best.
I admit that you almost had me. I admit I was almost crazy. Had me thinking about calling that bitch that night and let her know where she could come and meet me. But it's cool, I'ma be a lady. She thinks she cute, but she don't face me. And if you knew about all of this good luck, you'll be missing out on you wouldn't have made me. Can't say I'm not hurt. I'll be damned if I'm broken.
I felt it as soon as I heard it. Ooh, that's just donkey.
That stank face.
Is that? Yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing, and I love those kind of records. I love those records that you can really feel, that you can really get into, and you know, it really gave me inspiration to write about some things that I've been through in my life. It's not about love per se and a relationship with a significant other, but it, you know, I mean, it's still a relatable, real topic. You know what? That was the side of the album that, like I said, I wasn't that optimistic, but I knew at that time what I wanted and what I wouldn't go for. And, you know, I was determined to, you know, wait until that happened. And I wasn't going to fall short of anything of any of my standards. And, I mean, I called Faith and I said, what do you think about getting on this record? She said, girl, I got an album coming out too, and you can get on mine. And I said, well, let's go for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think Faith is a wonderful vocalist, and I was very happy to be able to write my verse for her, because I also wrote the verse for Monica on my other song, and it kind of opens up my mind to writing and collaborating with other artists. I mean, it's dope, you know, and rest in peace to the late Isaac Hayes also.
And I admit that I thought about creeping, so you could get a dose of how I feel. Cause our hearts can never seem to break even. But what's the use? I'd rather pack it up and leave it. Cause here we are again. Cause you're wrong again. You're trying to tell me that you love me, but your actions say another thing. Can't say I'm not hurt. I'll be damned if I'm broken.
You know what? I was that little chick from Oakland, California that didn't have much to work with, but I made a lot out of nothing. And you know what? I'm very proud that I've come this far, and I'm very proud of me being really, another again, optimistic about going further. Not reaching as high as I can go, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, it's great. I'm very excited about this album. My son is a highlight while making it. My fiance is a highlight when making it, and working with all those wonderful artists and producers, and you know, just getting down and dirty. I built the studio inside my house and recorded there while I was pregnant, and you know, I mean, it's all exciting. I love to see what happens.
You are in charge, lady. I'm loving it.
Don't you? Why you worried about that other hoe? Cause that other hoe ain't worried about another hoe. Yeah, you say it's over, but you still fussing. You just clumsy, always tripping over nothing. That other bitch is just that other bitch. I give her space and give you the mothership. We can't let her tear down what we built. I told you if you ride or die, then I'll be your seatbelt. In sickness and in health, for rich, poor, and I stay rich. But love is a bitch, and bitches ain't shit. And I'm riding with a girl named Keisha, smoking on Keisha.
Yeah, but how is motherhood treating you?
Motherhood is wonderful. It creates a foundation. When you step out in the world, it makes you feel like, you know, you can conquer everything. And if you conquer nothing at all, you still have a foundation to fall back on. You know, I mean, it just puts all of everything into perspective in your life. And I'm very thankful for God to be, you know, have given me this opportunity to love this way. I gained 50 pounds in my pregnancy. I mean, I was just terrible. And I had double chins and everything.
But you were glowing. I saw pictures and I was like, wow, what is Keisha using on her skin?
Yeah, well, you know, Mustela, I think it's called. And rubbed it everywhere, you know, just go for it.
Yes.
And, I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, it's a wonderful thing to have been able to carry my first son, and blessed that he that carries her first son.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I'm thankful for that. And I think he's gonna be wonderful. He's so amazing.
He is.
Like spontaneously, now that I'm on Twitter, Keisha Cole at Keisha Cole.
I do follow.
Okay, thank you. And so they like spontaneously post songs from like, I'm like, listen, first of all, stop, don't do that. Like, but no, some of them are cool. Some of them are cool. You know, I mean, they're exciting to hear after so long. I have a mixtape that, you know, a lot of people haven't heard that I did with Green Ladder, and thinking about doing another one, you know, that have some really personable songs on there that, you know, I did so long ago. But, you know, I mean, Tupac was so wonderful, and he said that, you know, you don't know, but one day you're going to be a star, and you're going to be huge, and, you know, you just have to stay focused and know that people will try to hurt you because you're a beautiful person, but as long as you learn as much as you can learn, they can never take that knowledge from you. And I think that was his thing. Like, you know, he's the thug, he was from the hood, you know, he went everywhere, he traveled everywhere, but, you know, he still mentally was very, very intelligent. And the Black Panther movement and all of that was incorporated in his whole thing. I mean, we lost a wonderful person, I think, all around. Happy everybody understands that I have this thing that I do, and you know, I try to step outside of the box with them. I ain't through on that, but I needed that song, you know, and I hope everybody gets what they are looking for from this album.
Wow.